With the main gate rebuilt, the obvious next step is to tackle the adjoining barracks. Initially, I thought the roof would be the hang-up, but no. The real problem was from the protruding section in the lower area. A brief inspection revealed several challenges, and I would need to be careful. Besides the flower bed, there was also the tight perimeter wall corner and the outside pathways. I needed to preserve as much of the structure as possible. I started tearing down the roof to buy time to think. The western roof had underlying structure while the eastern roof did not. That got me worried about the protruding section, but it also gave me a potential idea for addressing it. Once I was done with the roofs, I turned towards the external area of the barracks. I blocked off the western door, pulled down the stairs, and repaired the landscaping. Then I replaced city wall blocks with castle wall blocks on the parts that encompass the barracks foundations. Still needed time to think, so I decided to address the tower next. Same scheme as the south wall, castle wall blocks in favor of city wall blocks. Left the window frames in place for now. I wasn't sure if I would use them in the final design or not. I decided to keep the pattern for the floor, wood bordered by stone. However, conifer wood looked better than shroud wood. I couldn't put it off any longer. Before I could replace blocks for the rest of the barracks, it was time to address the protruding section. Turns out the flower bed cut into the structure. At first, I considered extending the west roof base further back, but then I would lose much needed interior space. So going block by block, I was able to push the flower bed out without having to take down the small tree. Not sure if I would keep it or not, but since those can't be regrown, it stays for now. However, one solved problem gives rise to another. My redesign left the outside near the flower bed looking unsightly. I considered putting a garden on top of it or trying to level it out somehow, but then I remembered my original plan on the interior. I pulled the west roof foundation all the way back to the tower. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. From here, it was smooth building. I didn't want the whole structure to be castle wall blocks. Those are for towers and perimeter walls only. After a bit of experimenting, I decided on granite blocks. They blend well with the castle blocks and are easy to get. Just run around to a few spots in the Albanese summits and drop a flame altar and harvest them off the POI. It's faster than digging for granite. As for the roof, I considered polished or regular granite, but for some reason, the former could not be harvested in the same way as the blocks. Might be a bug or possibly intentional since they need silver to craft. Did a bit more testing and I decided on desert shingle roofs instead. It accentuates the granite structure very well. I rebuilt the roofs block by block. Yeah, it was a bit tedious, but it gave me the control I needed. Once I got into a flow, it took no time at all and I managed to connect the eastern roof sections on the first try. The western roof ended up having a bit of an offset, and no matter how I tried, I could not correct it. Every attempt made the barracks appear off-center. There is an asymmetrical nature to the barracks, and the original designer is a psychopath. Overall, the design came out alright. Almost done. Just needed to throw down some stairs in the tower to reach the second level and the top. Then came the windows and doors. For the windows, I took down the original frames and went with granite and steel frames. I had to adjust position on a few of them to prevent the desert shingle outline from merging with the roof. Boreal shelves were used as windowsills. I haven't decided on which doors to use, so those will stay empty for now. From here, I could have stopped, but the space felt constrained. I planned to have one NPC as garrison commander, but there was only space for 2 or 3 cots. That's no garrison. On a whim, I started chipping away at the wall near the stairs leading to the lower section. Ended up reclaiming a lot of space, and I can expand further south if needed. And that's the barracks rebuilt. There are still many steps left in the journey, and the main courtyard is going to eat up a lot of time. There are so many things that need to be addressed there. However, step by step, it's all coming together.